Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Ghostbusters. Just gonna have to use my first continue now. And I only get 5 as opposed to the 10 you get on normal, which is a huge drop. Huge. Now thankfully, when you do use a continue, you keep all the mid-bosses you've already killed. So you don't have to go through the whole level again, which I think is a good idea for a game like this, because it would get way too annoying otherwise. Although having said that, I've only done one so far, and it's one of the easy ones on this level, so not really gaining anything from that. But I suppose it does mean I'd have to go down there again. I think the money comes back as well, the money in the safes. So let's go have a look, shall we? Ow. Yeah, it does. What would you want to do now? It's probably not going to make any difference now, because that... Ugh! Because that last power up, which makes you invincible, is so blasted expensive. But never hurts to have more money, I suppose. Well, that one's a bomb anyway, so I can just leave. I don't need to kill that. Oh, it's these damn blobs, isn't it? They get me every time. Oh, I'm just going to ignore them, I think, rather than try and kill them and end up dying in the process. Ugh. Right, you remember me saying there was another extra life in this game, and it was in level 5. I'm about to get it. What I'm going to do is you've got to climb up these. I don't really know what the deal is with the blue thing that you spring off either, so don't ask. And you go up here, and there it is. Ding! 1 up! I just thought I'd get it now rather than on my way back out, because it's, you know, I could need it. It could save me wasting another continue. If I've only got 5 of the things. Ugh. One of the things that really irritates me is that Slimer will hurt you if you hit him. So if you mess up shooting him, then you're in trouble. A bit annoying if your health power-up's attacking you. I mean, imagine if the mushrooms in Mario bit your head off. Okay, that's maybe a bit of an extreme example, but you get what I'm saying, I'm sure. Alright, sub-boss number 2 is a giant caterpillar. Not fond of caterpillars myself. They freak me out. This game just freaks me out generally, really. He's alright at the moment until he does that and turns into giant, floating, hairy eyeballs. Yes, you heard me. Giant, floating, hairy eyeballs. That's what I said. You're going to kill them all before he dies, and they swoop at you like that. It's why I've equipped this triple shot thing, so I don't have to particularly aim. It's just indiscriminate point fire. Like a flamethrower. A flamethrower would have been awesome in this game. Not very practical, because, you know, they're ghosts and it wouldn't have affected them. It's not the point. It'd be for the same reason that there are chainswords in Warhammer, if you've ever played that, in any capacity. They would never work as a real-life weapon. It's a ridiculous concept. It's only there because it's awesome. And I think a flamethrower in Ghostbusters would fill the same criteria. Yeah. Or if you could just use this beam all the time. This, you know, covers most of the screen in terms of distance. Oh, Jesus, this one's a strong one. I think if they touch the walls, they break out as well. So you have to be careful not to let them do that. Yes. Okay, we're halfway there now on this level. As you probably already worked out, one of the other bosses is Egon, because I've done Peter already. Got to rescue him. And the other one, well, you're going to have to wait and see, because I'm not going to spoil it. Don't worry, I will be LPing games I don't know in and out as well. Games probably I've never played before, so you'll get surprise shrieks and swear words and such. And me not knowing every boss, which is probably a bit annoying. I thought, you know, first LP, start with the game I know. There we go. And this should be Egon's room, if I remember rightly. Oh, yeah. Now, he does look surprisingly like the guy who played him in the film. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry to whatever actor that is. But yeah, he does look quite a lot like him. In fact, the in-game little 3D guys, not 3D, sorry, in-game characters look quite a lot like the actors. It's those portraits you get that don't. I've just died. Although I don't think Peter looks particularly like Bill Murray, but there you are. Of course I'm not used to them jumping. This is hard, isn't it? I've ramped up the bosses to some extent. Ah! Makes me laugh how Raymond always holds his ass when he gets hit. See, that's the weak point. The ass is the weak point. It's probably true, to be honest. No, that's a lie. We all know where all the Ghostbusters' real weak points would be, but I'm far too upmarket to go into them. Hey, guess what, Egon? I got it! Right, one more. Jeez, this level might end up spanning 3 videos. Depends how quickly I can get to the last sub-boss and get him killed. We'll have to see how it goes. Whoop! Ah, Jesus, he can come down here. Ugh. I think he's in here. Yeah, he is. Sub-boss number 4. And it's death. Yeah, they ran out of ideas a bit. A bit uncreative. They just went with death. So it's quite surprising, really, how many games have death as a boss. I mean, I can think of, well, 2 off the top of my head. Castlevania as death, as far as I'm aware. Not that I've ever played a Castlevania game all the way to the end. No, that's a lie, I have. I've played the one that was on the N64. Both of them, because I think there's 2. One of them's got that werewolf guy called Cornell. He was cool. Ow. Anyway, I'm rambling. Other games with death in. Frankenstein the Monster Returns, I think, had it as well. Never played that game. Saw someone LP it. I think it was J-Man. Horrible, horrible game. I would never want to play it after seeing that. It's a good reason to watch LPs, actually, to see what a game is like before you play it. For example, this one, I would strongly recommend, because it's quite fun, not that hard, not so infuriating it makes you want to tear your hair out and eat it. Not that I've ever done that. Did used to do some weird stuff, though, when I got angry at games when I was a kid, because I'm not so bad anymore, but I used to have real anger problems with games. You know, tooth marks on cartridges, that sort of thing. Yes, I was a messed up child. Never broke any controllers though, which is probably a good thing because they weren't exactly cheap. Well, actually that's a lie. I've never broken a controller through range. I broke a Mega Drive controller once by plugging it into an Atari because the port's the same, and it did work for a while, but now that pad is broken and doesn't work, which is a shame because it was a 6-button pad and those were cool. Right, well I'm gonna have to cut this video here, so I have to do the boss of this level in the next one. So I'll stop here. I'll see you in the next video.